12:30. 12, not 12:30, 7:30. 7:30 mission. And today I am wearing a shirt and a blazer. I feel so cool. So cool. But yeah, I'll call her later. We are back in our missions to get to work by 7:30. The time is 3 minutes to 7 right now. I hate hearing sounds on the road. What was that? Anyways, let's pray it's nothing that will cause harm to our car. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yeah, so today's a big Monday. Thursday, 2nd July 2026. And I actually need to call my cousin and wish her happy birthday. I'll be back. I keep having to remind my mind that it's Thursday, it's not Monday. It's Thursday, it's not Monday. It's Thursday, it's not Monday. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Today's a new month. I guess it sets us up for a new month today as we step into as we step into the month of July. I wasn't able to reach my cousin. It's a baby cousin. She's turning 7. So I was trying to call my grandma, but I'm guessing maybe they're getting ready. I'm just gonna assume we're gonna have to work on the lighting for this video because the sun isn't out yet. The moon is out, but the sun isn't out yet, so it's dark right now. But yeah, we'll work it out on our CapCut. But like I was saying, we're back on our missions of getting to work by 7:30 as a posture for the rest of the year, truly, so that we use the time to plan a little. And I heard that schools are closing next week, so I'm looking forward to no traffic for the whole of July. That is crazy. I'm not sure how long private schools are closing, but I heard that government schools are closing next week on the 9th, so I'm excited for that. So the other day I did a side quest during my lunch hour before heading home. I went to do my lashes. I found this lash tech called Glow Spot, and she did my lashes, you know, where you imagine something to come out a certain way on your face. It came out exactly like that. So they're not that noticeable if you look at me in this video, but on the mirror they look so good. They look so good. Like, they make me so happy every time I look at myself in the mirror. So I'm into do individuals, not clusters, and my prayer is that they last for at least the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'm actually believing for 3 weeks. Believing for them to last for 3 weeks, and then I will go do a new set. Same set, although I feel like I could do with a little bit more definition. Let's see. Just a little bit more definition. Just a little. Because I did a classic set, so I don't know if at all when I do add definition will it convert to now a hybrid. But anyways, we're moving. There's not a lot of traffic. It's 7:02, so I am going to make my 7:30 mission. Dun, 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 dun. Using the word mission makes me think of, we've been watching Josh and Bluey, so there's this sound they do when they're doing their mission. I'm not sure, it's like da 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 da. But there's another one that goes do 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 do. Wish got you, but do do. Anyways, that's when Josh goes like this and goes into into a picture, another world, basically quantum leaping these kids into a new world. But welcome to the video. Today's Thursday, and July is a special month for us as a family, as we are remembering my little sister who passed 4 years ago. So yesterday was a hard day. I think July overall is a hard month, and I caught myself quite emotional at some point. I was actually just venting a little to my husband. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of me doing all of these things if I'm not getting monetized, right? And he said to me, it's so funny, he said to me, but you monetizing was never the goal, so next excuse please. So I laughed out loud. Like literally, I had a post lined up to say, today's my last vlog, I'll see you guys on the other side. I love my husband. I'm grateful for him. I am grateful for you, Mr. Gorata.Selaledi. Whenever he finds this, because he'll usually check in sometimes and check my videos. Like yesterday, he checked my Sunday video, and he laughed at the title because that's exactly what I said to him when I went shopping. I said, I'm going foraging. But yeah, I'm in my usual tiny tad bit of traffic, so I'm gonna check my prompt and then we can get into our chat, because clearly we're moving. Yeah, it's not gonna be a very long one if I keep yapping. Let me check my prompt. Today's Thursday, not Monday, Thursday. So today's conversation is about routines, one of my favorite things in the world. I am a firstborn, I am the eldest daughter. Routine is chef's kiss for this girl. But our prompt is why routines matter in family life. And I think the routines that we've established since we've had our son have been, I'd say, critical to us being able to navigate this parenting thing. Routines have been the difference. I think if anyone asks me, Gorata, what's the secret? What's the secret to a calm baby? Routines. Because I think their body also, recognizes when we're off his routine, right? Like yesterday, we kind of went on a side quest with him when we went to our parents' bulk of the day. So he slept in the car and then he woke up and then he just played. But he's sleepy, right? Because he had taken his afternoon nap. So he played until later. And then later came and then he's still playing, my son. But luckily, I think for me, it's like because we have this established routine, especially putting him to sleep at night, what we usually do is to dim the lights, play. There's this album on Apple Music, it's called Piano Piece, that I usually play. So they have different versions. I usually like playing the Rain and White Noise album. So play that, dimmed lights, and then I usually sing him to sleep. There's a specific song that I sing to him. The typical SDA song. Obviously softer and slower, right? So there's a rhythm. I think what routine does in daily life, in family life, I guess, is to establish a rhythm. And I feel like having a rhythm in life is important, because truly everything has a rhythm. Like the way we breathe, the way we speak, the way we breathe. I already said that. Our heartbeat has a rhythm. Oh, I had an itch under my foot and now I have an itch by my eye. How do you guys scratch, or how do you guys relieve an itch, especially when you have lashes? You guys said what? But yeah, anyways, what I was saying is life has a rhythm, right? Like there's a yin and yang rhythm to almost everything in terms of how things go. There's cycles, and all of that. And I feel that it's very important for families to have routines. There's an accident. Is it an accident? I don't know. I'm not sure. I can only see one car. But anyways, I feel what it does, or what it's done for us. Let me not talk about it generally. This is not a TED talk. This is a reflection session. If you're only meeting me for the first time, hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. The name is Gorata.Selaledi, and we're just catching up. We're just catching up in the morning. There's no what do you call it? There's no set structure, but the chat. But the prompt is what kind of gives us structure in this case. Comfy man living his best life, trying to cut in front of me. So I am just gonna let him. I'm just gonna let him because there's no need to fight with comfy man. It's too early in the morning, you know. What happened? I can't see what happened. But there's a metal car and a Mohoditani car. That would be the typical car that's made out of not so sturdy material. I think maybe the smaller car might have hit the big car, but you'd find that with these big cars, there's usually no dents. So they're just there waiting for the cops, I assume. But luckily it's on the side of the road, so it's not causing too much traffic for us. The time is 7:11, and I believe that we'll make 7:30. If we don't catch 7:30, we'll do 7:35. Yeah. Let me show you my lashes. They are so cute. I remember, I think I seen this other lady at work who had the set. Like, this set was like whimsical. It just felt like she's wearing a strip lash, and this is how it feels. I think that's actually the best way I can describe how having these lashes on feels for me. It's like I am wearing a nice fluffy strip lash. That's how it feels. Might have a notchy. Yeah, but anyways, where was I? Yes, it establishes a rhythm. But I think one of the routines that we have established, me and my husband, from very early on, is when we do our car rides, we'll have a conversation around how the week is looking in terms of what do you call them? In terms of our plans, right? And I think because we don't usually have our car rides anymore, it's a bit tricky to navigate confirming our appointments. But one thing that my husband developed, one thing that my husband instituted, let me not say developed because it exists already, but he came up with this thing where we have a family calendar, basically a Google calendar, but there's a feature where you can click family and it links to his calendar, and he's able to see that my girlie over here has a nail appointment, or has book club, or has a lash appointment. Although this one, when I actually put it in my calendar, I put it in my calendar intentionally, and I only showed him when I got home, because we have this running joke when it comes to me and my lashes that they never last. Like, I'll get them and then I'll pull them out the same day. So I didn't put it with fear of judgment. But when he got home, I was sitting in my son's playpen, and we're just there chatting, and I'm just there batting my eyes. I'm just there batting my eyes for him so that he notices, right? So then as we're chatting, I think you have a very open relationship. So as we're chatting, I get to a point where I say to him, oh yeah, so I went to get my lashes done. He's like, yeah, I noticed. I was just waiting for us to finish this chat so that I let you know. And then he goes like, because they're like so cute. Like, you can't tell me nothing. And also, look at how cute this background is now with the sun coming out in the sky. Like, it's so beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, anyways, what other routines do we have? I think one routine we established thinking about the month that we're in. After we lost Lolo, we had this routine of always visiting our parents. Fridays, Sundays, going for dinner. And one thing that my dad did yesterday when we went to visit for lunch, he actually made, I'd say the staple that always had the highest reviews when we go visit him. And it's a whole wheat dumpling. Whole wheat liguinha. Oh, not liguinha, lidombi. Whole wheat lidombi, oxtail, marocadinawa, and amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, so yesterday felt like a nod to that routine. I think now that we have our son and he's developing very well, now we're able to actually go for dinner on Fridays, right? Unlike before, like for the past few months, it'll be now and then so that we don't disrupt his cycle. But then because we know that we can stretch it to a certain point, then he'll still sleep, you know. We did that yesterday. What else? What other routines? But anyways, not to speak too much into, I'd say, the routines that I have. I'd say the biggest thing then for family, the most important routine that you can have as a family is clarity in terms of communication, right? Is it a routine? I guess, but being able to communicate frequently and consistently, right? I think so. I think it could count as a routine. But I think, anyways, going to the heart of the conversation to say, why are routines important for family life? It feels like an essay question at junior school. But they are important for family life because they establish a rhythm, a rhythm of communication, a rhythm of transparency, a rhythm of connection that is predictable, yet, that is predictable and known to all parties in the family, right? So I hope that even as our son grows and as we expand our family, as we expand our family in the years to come, we will have steady routines that kind of also give us a semblance of peace when the world feels shaky, because we're still able to kind of find our peace when things are thrown out of whack, you know. And this, I guess, is one routine that this month we're going to be establishing, leaving and getting to work by 7:30. The time is 7:18 right now, and like I said in my other video the other day, it just always feels like I'm in the radio, right? Just announcing the time and the announcements and. But anyways, we are going to make 7:30. And the plan really is to review, to do the report for the last day of June, unless my colleague did it, and then creating a dashboard for commercial and CIB, given that now I'm going to be managing two portfolios. Interesting times ahead for me. But I think I'm done with the chat. I'm done with our chat today. One thing that I did this morning differently was, instead of applying my makeup full face, I just applied it up to my lips, because I'm wearing this shirt and I do not for the life of me want to get it dirty. I realized, because I was trying to do the math. I was trying to do the math of how when I'm wearing something light, how it gets stained by makeup. And I was like, oh, it's the makeup here, it's the makeup here. So I was like, no makeup on those areas, which was covering the eye bags and my nose. So that's what I did. Let me actually see how it looks on the light. I didn't even apply picking setting spray. But trusting and believing, what is that? I don't know. But anyways, oh, look at these lashes. So cute. Yo, you know what I did this morning? So this morning there was a power cut. And then I went into the bathroom, and I don't know why, but out of nowhere, those girl went by the sink and went doop with water. The way I screamed because what do you mean these lashes are gonna fall off? So I just went like dab with a towel, and then prayed to the God that I serve that they won't fall out, because I really love them and I hope that they'll last up to the end of the month. And then I wasn't able to saw something interesting out the window. But what I was saying is, I wasn't able to do my TikTok videos yesterday, but we're learning to regulate my emotions, because that would have thrown me off in terms of my plan. But it's whatever, you know. It's like, I'll be able to do it on Sunday. It's okay. So I actually did say to my husband on Sunday, you with my son, so that I can push content there by TikTok. So I trust that I'll be able to do it. And I think also, you know, when I go back to TikTok, it's always so funny because the momentum feels like it's at an all-time low, but the videos always turn out well, you know. It's like, it's okay. But yeah, so that's one thing for today. And still, I have to remind my mind that it is not Monday, that tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Oh, but one thing that is on my wish list for next payday is these wide leg jeans at the G Style. I don't know if you know the Facebook page, but if you're on bots, I trust that you'll know it. But they stock the most beautiful wide leg jeans, right? And I've been seeing them. They've been going for $350. I don't have the money to splurge. If I did, I would. If I hadn't bought my wig, I would have gone to buy like 2-3 pairs. But it's not that deep because I don't go out like that, you know. I think the rationalization of certain purchases is always where am I gonna wear this to, you know. And I'll probably wear jeans once a week on Friday, and then yeah. But anyways, that's my chit chat. But I need to get more creative in terms of my clothes, because I have clothes that I could wear, right? So it's just getting very creative with them and seeing how I can style them. I'm definitely going to wear my boots I'm gonna wear my boots on Saturday. We have a book club meetup. Definitely wearing my boots on Saturday. And our theme is scarves and beanies. So I have a beanie that I have in mind in terms of which one I'm gonna wear. And the scarf that I told you guys I saw at that store for $30, I'm gonna go back to get it. And then style my trench coat or style my jean jacket. One of the two. One thing I don't have this winter is a leather jacket, and I'm so sad about it. But it's okay. So I think I'm actually going to look for, what do you call it? There's these at the game. These jerseys, this checkered black and white jacket that I had. I'm gonna have to check it in one of our bags, but it wouldn't work with. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work with the blonde scarf. But if I find it, then I'd have to wear that, my turtleneck, and my black and white scarf, and that would be the look, right? But anyways, I just passed the point where I usually say, look at the sun. Bonjour. And I'm about to get to work. The time is, I'm blocking it, 25 past 7. We're doing it. I remember how in the month of June I was adamant to try to get to work at that certain time at 7:30, and I did well, and I'm gonna do well for the month of July. That's what I'm believing for. So yeah, where do I work? I work at Access Bank. I work as a treasury sales dealer, and I manage commercial portfolio. And this month of July, I'm going to be managing 2 portfolios. Pray for me. Praying and believing that everything goes well. You know, there's someone parking next to me. I'm trusting and believing that I will park okay, even though they're of course parking. But yeah, believing for good news this week actually, because one of my colleagues was pregnant, and I feel like she's gonna have a baby soon. I'm gonna reach for my boots and put them on. Whoa! Cute little boots. The other day, one of my colleagues complimented me, and then I said, these boots. In my mind, actually, I didn't say it out loud. I just said, these boots are made for walking, and walking is what they'll do. Oh man, and to think I was gonna discontinue my vlogs. Wow, what a way to steal your own joy. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't think today's vlog would be this long, but it is. So I'll see you guys. I'm gonna take this coat just to a layer. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I pray for God's favor to locate you, and for His grace to sustain you as you live up this new month of July. Don't forget to plead the blood of Jesus over you and your families every day, every hour. I'll see you guys tomorrow.